You open your phone, another world-changing AI model just dropped. You blink, there's already a better, smarter, faster one trending on X. If it feels like AI is moving faster than you can breathe, you're not crazy. In just a few years, we went from one major AI model every year or two to multiple frontier releases in a single quarter. New tools, new buzzwords, new must-learn skills. And somehow, you're expected to keep up while also doing your actual job and maybe touching grass once in a while. Today, I'm going to show you the truth about AI development speed, what's genuinely moving too fast, what's actually moving much slower than you think, and how to build your own AI-safe zone so you're protected and prepared without burning out. Because the biggest danger isn't AI taking over the world, it's what this speed is doing to your job, your money, and your ability to tell what's real. Let's break the illusion. First, we need to separate vibes from reality. AI feels fast, but what does fast actually mean here? Let's zoom out. A few years ago, big language models dropped like chapters in a book. GPT-2, GPT-3, and others like them. You'd see a new flagship model maybe every year and a half from one or two labs. Now, you've got OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Meta, open source communities, and entire countries racing to launch their own most advanced model ever within months of each other. That release cadence, the rate at which new models appear, is absolutely speeding up. But here's the catch. The marketing speed is even faster. Headlines scream, AI is near. Demo videos show the best possible outputs. Every launch sounds like the final boss of intelligence. Meanwhile, safety and policy teams are quietly in the background going, we're still working on the part where it doesn't confidently lie, leak data, or help criminals. So, yes, AI development is fast, but it's unevenly fast. And that's where the real risk lives. Let me introduce you to someone we'll call Lina. She's not a doomer. She's not anti-tech. She's a mid-level data analyst at a future-focused company. She actually likes new tools. At least she used to. In 1 year, her company rolls out a new AI assistant for emails, a new AI dashboard generator, and an AI-powered reporting workflow. Each one launches with the same line. Don't worry, this will help you. Just plug it in. Training? A 1-hour webinar that half the team couldn't attend live. Documentation? Outdated 2 weeks after launch. But expectations? Those upgraded instantly. Suddenly, good isn't enough. Lina is expected to produce more faster, while also debugging AI outputs and explaining to her manager why the magic tool confidently generated numbers that don't exist. Her unofficial new title? Senior Human Patch for Broken AI Workflow. And when the next round of efficiency cuts hits, the team that has AI gets cut deeper. Lina's story isn't rare. As AI adoption accelerates, a growing share of workers say they feel like the tech is moving faster than training, policy, or basic human support. They're being told AI will assist you, but what it really feels like is AI will judge you, and you better keep up or get replaced. That's what AI speed looks like on the inside of a company. But there's another group tracking every upgrade even closer. Criminals. While most people are still trying to understand what a large language model actually is, scammers already know exactly what to do with it. Every time a new AI tool launches, they don't ask, "How can this help my productivity?" They ask, "How can this help my next scam?" Look at what's happening in the real world. According to the FTC, consumers in the US reported losing more than $10 billion to fraud in 2023 alone, the first time losses ever broke the 10 billion mark, and about a 14% jump from the year before. And it didn't stop there. New data show fraud losses climbed to around $12.5 billion in 2024, roughly 25% higher than 2023, even though the number of reports stayed about the same. The difference? A bigger share of victims are actually losing money now, not just reporting attempts. Impersonation scams alone, people pretending to be your bank, your government, or a company you trust, are now costing consumers around $3 billion a year, and they've shot up to the top fraud category in the US. And that's just the consumer side. The FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center reports that overall internet crime losses hit about $16.6 billion in 2024, a 33% increase from 2023, even though the total number of complaints dropped slightly. Translation: fewer people are reporting, but the ones who do are losing more. On top of that, recent reports from identity theft experts show a roughly 148% spike in impersonation scams in just 1 year, with AI tools and deepfakes making it easier than ever to fake a face, a voice, or a trusted website. The scammers didn't go get PhDs in machine learning. They just learned how to copy-paste prompts and feed stolen data into AI tools. This is what AI moving too fast looks like in the wild. Money leaving real people's accounts long before regulations, platforms, and education catch up. So, if everything is racing, how are you supposed to stand your ground?
Here's the biggest lie you've probably absorbed: that everything in AI is moving at the same speed. It's not. And once you see the 3-speed map, the chaos starts to make sense. Speed 1, the racetrack. This is where big labs live. OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Meta, and more. They're dropping new models, signing billion-dollar chip deals, and trying to out-benchmark each other in public. Here, speed is a feature. Investors expect it. Media rewards it. Competitors fear it. Speed 2, the highway. This is where companies try to bolt AI onto real-world workflows. Legal, security, compliance, legacy systems, all of that slows things down. Integrating a model into a bank, a hospital, or a government office can take months or years. On the highway, AI is fast, but not as fast as the racetrack. And then there's Speed 3, the side streets. That's you, your family, your small business, your local school, the laws and regulations trying to catch up. This layer moves the slowest. Education, digital literacy, and consumer protection often lag years behind the latest model launch. And that gap between the racetrack and the side streets is where people get hurt.
So what do? You can't control the racetrack. You probably can't slow down the highway. But you can build guardrails on your side street. That's what I call the AI Safe Zone Protocol, or simply C.A.L.M. C. Clock the release. Every time you see a new AI tool or model hyped up, ask 2 simple questions. What actually changed? Is this a new capability, or just a new logo and pricing page. Look for neutral breakdowns or benchmarks, not just the company's own launch video. A. Audit the hype. If someone promises AI-powered guaranteed income or replace your job in 30 days with this bot, assume they're selling you the dream, not the truth. If the only evidence of success is a Lamborghini and a PowerPoint slide, that's not a business model. That's a red flag in 4K. L. Lag your commitments. Build a simple rule. No big decision, no major subscription, investment, or career pivot happens in the same session you first hear about an AI tool. Close the tab, sleep on it, come back 24 to 72 hours later and see if it still looks smart. M. Map it to your life. Don't chase 20 AI tools at once. Pick one way AI can help your productivity and one way AI can help your protection, like spotting scams or guarding your privacy. Then go deep on those two, instead of drowning in 30 half-used dashboards.
The speed of AI isn't going to slow down just because we're overwhelmed. Labs will keep racing, companies will keep experimenting, scammers will keep upgrading. But your panic, that can slow down, and your protection can speed up. AI isn't one unstoppable wave, it's a system with different clocks. The people who get hurt the most are usually the ones who ignore AI completely or the ones who chase every hype headline and every secret AI course like it's a lifeboat. You don't need either extreme. You need a safe zone. This episode is your entry point into that safe zone. If you want to go deeper, I've built 2 full investigation series for you. AI on Trial, where we put real AI systems on the stand for bias, abuse, and real-world harm. And the AI Underground, where we follow the money and the human networks behind AI-powered scam factories and cybercrime. Watch this video to understand the speed of AI, then dive into AI on Trial and the AI Underground to see what that speed is already doing in the shadows. In the comments, tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how fast does AI feel to you right now? And what's the one area you want the most help staying safe in? If you want one place that filters the AI chaos into clear, practical protection steps, hit subscribe. In a world full of fake, I'll guide you to the truth. And send this video to that one friend who keeps saying, "I'll catch up with AI someday." Someday might be too late, but today isn't.